Rim Country News brought to you by Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. Same stop, different horses since 1916. And by Terlucas and Brandt, CPA PLLC, with a long history of providing quality CPA services right here in Rim Country. On this Wednesday, April 28th, for Tano TV, K-Rim Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson with your Rim Country News headlines. Well, something called tent caterpillars, the activity with those are affecting the Arizona alder trees along riparian areas just south of Star Valley along Houston Creek. Now, tent caterpillars, also known as Malacosoma californicum, are rarely seen on the Arizona alder, but more often seen on aspen, willow, cottonwood, and mountain mahogany trees. Well, the folks with the Tano National Forest wanted to let you know that some people may be sensitive to the hairs on the caterpillar's body as well as their cocoons, which, of course, that's meant to reduce and avoid predation. Well, as such, when you're out in the forest around us, it's a good idea that you should avoid actually handling these little caterpillars, but they are kind of interesting to look at. Well, in other news from around Rim Country, matter of fact, in news from up on top of the Rim, many residents here in Rim Country frequent the Lake Mary Road when they're traveling up to the Flagstaff area. Well, that road has recently had some significant work being done on it, and the good news is that work on the Lake Mary Road is actually it's what they call a subsidence repair project that's been substantially completed almost a month ahead of schedule. Now, mainline paving was completed last week, and striping operations for the new section of roadway wrapped up as well. The previously closed section of the Lake Mary Road is now open, and the detour along Mormon Lake Road has been removed. Now, final completion for the project actually is expected just this next week, so hats off to the road crews for getting that project wrapped up way ahead of schedule. Good work. Well, and finally, a monthly event has already started at the Payson Multi-Event Center at the south edge of town, and it promises to wow the spectators with a rootin' shootin' good time. It's the Tano Basin Wild Bunch Mounted Shooter Group. They're hosting monthly horse-mounted shooting competitions, and these competitions are bringing in competitive shooters from all over the state. Now, the first this season was held earlier this month, but the next competition is just around the corner, coming up on May 8th here in Payson, and it promises to be entertaining for everyone. Organizer Allie Cooper says the group was originally organized out of the Tano Basin area, but because many of the contestants coming in from all over the state needed lodging accommodations, the action has now moved here to Payson.
We don't charge admission. We're happy for people to come and watch and see our sport and watch it grow.
Very cool. And you've been getting some decent-sized groups?
Yeah, not so much in the beginning, just because there's still people that say, I had no idea you were hosting at the rodeo grounds.
Right.
And so we're still just trying to spread the word and get people to come and watch and get people involved and get the community involved.
For more information, you can look for the Tano Basin Wild Bunch Mounted Shooter Group on Facebook, or head on out to the Payson Multi-Event Center on May 8th and enjoy a day full of competition. And that competition, by the way, includes specific competitions for those who are new to the sport, maybe just getting involved, and more advanced brackets for those that have been doing competitive shooting for a long time. So again, a little bit of something there for everyone, and or just fun to watch. Well, coming up in Rim Country weather, rain and snow showers continue from Flagstaff southeast to the White Mountains today. All that before high pressure begins to build back into the region tomorrow through Saturday, and that's going to cause some temperatures to really skyrocket. A complete report on your 7-day forecast is coming up next. You're watching Rim Country News. Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination. Jake started out as an Arizona stage stop way back in 1916, and folks have been stopping here ever since. Jake's also has been famous as a popular stopping spot for travelers headed to Rim Country or Roosevelt Lake. But as more people discover this historic stop, more and more, it becomes the destination. It was even featured in the 2008 movie Jake's Corner and later featured at the Sedona Film Festival. Ice-cold beers from the tap, imported or specialty beers, a generously stocked full bar, and great food that keeps you wanting to come back again and again. Enjoy a game of pool inside or step out and enjoy the covered patio and outdoor bar with live entertainment and much more. We hope to see you soon at one of the most historic stopping spots in Arizona, Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination.
Hi, I'm Michael Dowling with the Old County Inn and Pinewood Tavern. So we've been using Terlucas and Brandt probably for the last 4 years. They've been really awesome to work with, Amy and Marguerite. They do everything now from pretty much all of our payroll needs, pay all of our taxes. They even help us on Fridays to pick up our checks, which is great since they're local. But I pretty much use them for everything. They've been awesome to work with, and they take off all the things I don't have to worry about as far as taxes go, so I can concentrate on my business. But as for now, they're pretty much doing all of my personal taxes, all of our payroll needs, all of our business taxes, and very affordable and just awesome to work with, and they're local. So we really appreciate them, and they've been a great partner with us so far.
Well, taking a look now at your Rim Country 7-day weather forecast, showers are expected to redevelop again later today with a surge of wraparound moisture on the back side of that low that brought us light showers here in Rim Country yesterday. Now, those showers today are going to be mainly along and northeast of the Mogollon Rim for the most part. A few rumbles of thunder are also possible with some of the showers this afternoon. Otherwise, breezy northerly winds are expected for the afternoon as the upper level low departs Rim Country. Dry air moves into the region and heights begin to rise as a ridge begins to build into the southwest. And that'll mainly be happening starting tomorrow. Temperatures also then start to warm up significantly, with highs soaring well above average for much of northern Arizona. Now, it looks like by Saturday afternoon, temperatures across even the higher terrain look to be reaching the mid-70s, with the lower elevations climbing into the mid-80s to mid-90s. Now, Saturday, the ridge begins to break down as a trough begins to descend down the west coast and into the Rockies. Temperatures are going to remain warm on Saturday, but there will be a return of some windy conditions expected, and much like we've had a few days earlier this week. Now, as the system draws closer, winds increase further and temperatures start to cool for Sunday and Monday. Critical fire weather conditions look possible on Sunday with strong winds and dry air mass in place. At this point, outside of a few showers mainly over far northern Arizona, precipitation as the trough passes looks pretty unlikely, with much of the moisture passing way to our north. Only a handful of forecast models show light precipitation here, while the remainder show no precipitation at all. Now, as the trough moves east of the area on Tuesday, guidance signals a return to weak ridging off of the Pacific, and what that means is you can expect continued warm and dry weather through the middle of next week at least. Well, meanwhile, highs and lows around Rim Country today, enjoy these cooler temps while you can, because they won't last long. Here in Payson today, you can expect a high only reaching 66 degrees today, with tonight's low dropping to around 46. Up on top of the rim at Forest Lakes, they're forecast for a high today right around 54 degrees, with tonight's low up there still dropping to around 36. Our neighbors up in the communities of Pine and Strawberry, you should see a high today near 62 degrees, with tonight's low up there down around 42. Over in the community of Young, 65 should be their high today, with 40 the forecast low there tonight. And then if you drop down off the mountain into Tonto Basin, they're expected to warm all the way up to about 77 degrees for a high there today, with a very mild low tonight, down around 53 degrees. So pretty mild all in all, but things are going to be getting a lot warmer. And all the way down in the Valley of the Sun today at Sky Harbor International Airport, it is going to get a lot warmer down there, but it's fairly warm today. They're looking for a high of 84 degrees and a low tonight down there right around 63. And that's what's happening around Rim Country. For Tonto TV, K-Rim Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson. Make it a great Hump Day Wednesday.